New on Curiosity Stream. She was a loving wife, a devoted mother. She also stole atomic secrets and gave them to the Soviets. Meet the woman whose deception kick-started the Cold War on the spy who stole the atom bomb. And
what if they catch you?
Then I shall be shot.
They're coming! Come back!
relive history's most death-defying escapes. It's Impossible Escapes, Civil War. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Hey, Jeff, on the way, Ted's Meat and Potatoes coming up right after Big Dummy. We have some New Year's dietary recommendations. Maybe we can all lose weight, get in shape. Who knows? Head Chef will lead us there. Coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK. We still have somebody on there, don't we? We have Jen, right?
That's right. We got Stoner Jen still on the line.
Yeah. Jen, you're on question number 4.
All right, question. Jesus. All right, Jen, here is your question. Who kicked last-second field goals to win 2 different Super Bowls?
Oh, my goodness. You're asking me hard ones today. I don't know.
Is that I don't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's got to be Vinatieri, right?
Adam Vinatieri.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Never heard of him.
Nobody has. He's small time.
He's one of the most famous kickers of all time.
It really was.
Yeah.
Get your kicker trivia.
Yeah, I was like, is there a more famous kicker?
I'd say name a bunch more that aren't currently playing.
I mean, maybe Mark Mosley, because he was the player of the year.
Was he?
Yeah, he won the MVP one year being a kicker for the Washington football team.
Damn. For being a kicker. You think every other player on every team was like, what the? All right, here's your question. What is the collective name of the stones that Thanos is after in Marvel's Avengers Infinity War?
Oh, shoot.
The name of the stones.
The huge stone.
The kidney stones, yes.
The Rolling Stones.
Infinity Stone?
Okay.
Nice.
All right, good
Well
job, Jen.
done,
All
yeah.
right, very good. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK. Who's our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Shauna. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Big Dummy!
Shana?
Shana? Shana? Shana.
Hola. Shana, sober, not sober?
Excuse me?
Are you sober or not sober?
I am absolutely sober.
Okay.
Well, maybe a little 420 from earlier, but, you know.
Okay. All right, Shanna. You get to join a new group in this new year. Do you want to be able...
Kitty cat.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That was
Easy.
good. Do you actually, you like Katy Perry?
Oh, yes. I'm going to taste some cherry chapstick. Mm-hmm.
Is there a connection between Katy Perry and cherry chapstick?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I kissed a girl and I liked her.
Oh, from that song. I hate that song, but kind of
We're
hot.
stinking up the airwaves with my icky voice, but, you know.
Oh, no, you sing like an angel.
Oh, please.
That's been beaten with a bag of nickels.
I know.
Smoked a case of Pall Mall.
Funny man.
Yeah, right. The smoking angel. All right, here is your question. Absolute zero, other than being Miles' nickname, absolute zero is equal to 0 degrees on what temperature scale?
Ooh, man. Of course, you had to stop me right away. At the risk of sounding ignorant, the Celsius, wow. I'm having a blonde moment for sure.
Are you blonde?
Fake blonde.
Fake blonde. All right. So you're fake dumb.
So you're faking the stupidity.
Yeah, that's fine. Any
They're
guesses?
paid for.
What scale is it on?
Yeah, which temperature scale?
Fahrenheit.
No.
Well,
Calvin.
Kelvin scale, yes. Absolute zero in Fahrenheit is negative 459.67
John,
degrees.
do you just dye the hair on your head, or do you do like the eyebrows and other stuff?
No. Just the hair on my head.
Okay.
So if you take your pants off, am I surprised? Am I finding out? It's a fair question.
Aren't we a little personal?
Maybe. Just asking the color of your pubic hair. Nothing seems personal about that.
Okay, let's go. Let's answer. Oh, my. I'm embarrassed. I'm blushing now.
We made you blush.
Yes.
Well, you just made my day. All right,
Shucks.
here's your question. On The Simpsons, who or what is Santa's little helper?
Oh, well, he's a dog, of course.
Of course.
That was easy.
Too easy.
Good stuff.
Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK. Do we have a brand new contestant ready to play the big game?
Maybe it's just me. I feel like her pubic hair has probably been shaved into the shape, again, of the Van Halen logo. You know, I don't know. She struck me as that person. Like, the VH, man. Eddie forever.
And look, I love blondes, but I've never understood that one.
What's that?
Well, I'm having a blonde moment. You're not blonde.
I know. That's what everyone
I don't
says.
care that you dye it. I think it looks great, but is it the peroxide? Is that what's getting to you?
Is it eating away at your
It's
scalp?
eating away at your brain cells.
Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hola! Patrick, sober, not sober?
Oh, totally sober, man.
All right, Patrick, welcome to the show. Patrick, it's a new year. You get to join a new group. Will you be a believer? A Katie Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
Katie Cat for sure, man.
For sure. Why for sure?
I really like her music videos.
Okay, well,
The video.
I appreciate her videos. That is for sure.
I enjoyed her in Sesame Street.
Oh, that was ridiculous.
On what?
What, how good she
On
looks?
Sesame Street.
What, did she look hot on Sesame Street?
There was a lot of cleavage for the street.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I find that so funny. Just did any of the Muppets just stare?
I think they had to concentrate not to.
Even the hand puppets just. All right, your question.
You've never seen this? Like, right.
Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay.
Right, like she caught
Yeah.
some flack. People are like, that's a little much for the street.
It is a little much for the street, but I'm okay with that.
Wasn't it a Saturday Night Live bit that she did the Elmo shirt? I think that she was on Sesame Street at some point, but I think this particular
This video that I'm watching, she's bouncing her boobs up and down.
The Elmo shirt, I believe, was a Saturday Night Live.
I'd watch
bit.
SNL.
But didn't she, I thought she was on Sesame Street, and people were like, that's a lot of boob.
But she always has a lot of boob. Like, if you
Yeah,
invite Katy
good point.
Perry to something, you have to know there's going to be a lot of boob. That's kind of her thing.
Right.
All right. your
And she
question.
sings.
And she sings, right. Which actor played Shoeless Joe Jackson in the movie Field of Dreams? Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, I have no idea. I've never even seen that movie.
You haven't seen that?
Which actor
Shoeless Joe
played
Jackson.
Shoeless Joe? Oh, I can picture him coming out of that cornfield.
I'll give you a hint, Ted. He quit smoking for 3 minutes and seems angry.
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. I'm taking Chantix. I don't think he is anymore. I haven't seen those commercials. I think he's back. Just like Weight Watchers. You know, you do it and then you're done.
Yeah, he did not seem happy to have quit smoking. All right, your question. In what decade was Tupperware first introduced to the market?
God, people are crazy over that.
I'm going to say the 60s.
That's not a bad guess.
50s.
40s.
40s. People love their Tupperware.
People are real hype about
Wait,
it.
never get it back.
Now everybody's just got those little things that are plastic that you leave in other people's homes.
Well,
Tupperware, you bring that S back.
That's true. You know, like someone will bring something over and they're like, hey, man, I need that back. Like, before I leave, you need to put that in your own Tupperware.
Like, that's a big one. It's got a snap-on lid. Come on, bro.
Yeah, the only Tupperware I own is I just haven't returned it.
Oh, dude, the coolest Tupperware I've ever seen. My cousin, I haven't returned it because it's this tiny little mayonnaise holder. But it's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
You're keeping it.
A mayonnaise holder.
Oh, dude, it's for like taking it to work, but for lunch, you can have extra mayonnaise for your sandwich.
Oh.
Like that, right. It's like that big. It's got the red top. I mean, you
I
can
got
only
a few
put
of
in like
those.
salad dressing or
Okay.
mayonnaise
All
or
right.
something like that, or mustard or ketchup,
It's a teeny
barbecue
tiny
sauce.
Ranch.
That was me.
All right, your question. What type of animal is a flying fox?
I don't know, man. What kind of animal? Like a mammal?
It is a mammal.
Are you talking? I don't know. Flying fox would be a flying squirrel.
That's my guess.
Not a bad guess. It is a bat.
Oh.
I believe they're those big, huge-ass ones, like in Australia or something. I mean, these things are massive. They look kind of stupid.
I thought of a bat as like a flying rat.
It is. It kind of is. Just basically a blind flying rat. All right.
Oh, what the hell?
You've had a very special category that we have today. It's called prescription drug or Lord of the Rings character. All right. So I'm going to give you a name. You tell me if it's a prescription drug or a Lord of the Rings character. The term would be Aristor.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wow. You know your Lord of the Rings.
Patrick. You avoid being the biggest dummy. Yeah. Still Travis with 6. 206-421-ROCK. Who's our next contestant? Ready to play the game known as Big Dummy?
Hello, Craig. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hola. Craig, are you sober or not sober?
2.5 tall boys down.
I'll say not sober, Craig.
Nice. What do you, Craig, what kind of beer are you drinking?
Bud Light.
All right. Bud Light. Craig, you're going to join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a kitty cat, a Swiftie, or a member of the AARP?
I'll go Katy Cat. I'm kind of a boob guy.
Kind of a boob guy. I mean, I'm kind of a boob guy.
Does that mean
kind of a butt
Does that
guy?
mean you get boobs being a butt guy? It seems like whatever you are is what you don't have.
Right. So if you're a boob guy, you're with someone who doesn't have boobs. Probably has a great ass. But if you're an ass guy, you got someone with a flat butt and great boobs.
Right.
My old lady's got both.
Oh, all right, all right.
Craig. All right, Craig, you got to... Oh, yeah, that's right. Katy Perry, that's right. You like the boobs. Sorry.
Likes the boobs. All right, same category for you. Prescription drug or Lord of the Rings character. Celeborn. Is that a prescription drug or a Lord of the Rings character?
50-50. I'll go prescription drug.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be a Lord of the Rings character, Celeborn. Oh, let's just round out the category. Prescription drug or Lord of the Rings character, Frova.
Stick with prescription drug.
Okay.
Yes, in case you're wondering, it's a prescription drug to treat migraines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we had Frova, Aristor, and Celeborn.
Those are not cheap.
What's that?
Those prescription drugs for migraines.
No prescription
They're
drug
like
is cheap.
$50 a pill. Like, you want to get rid of this headache? $50.
$50.
Give me $50. Your head hurts, and if not, just go cry. Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Brad. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitch, hola.
Hola. Brad, are you on Team Sober or Team Not Sober today?
Unfortunately sober, but in about 15 minutes I will be unsober.
That's the spirit.
Okay, getting it done quick. All right, Brad, men's room poll. Join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a kitty cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
I'm going to be with the Swiftie.
Swiftie. All right, I'll join you.
You joining the Swifties?
Yeah.
All right. All right, here's your question. What band recorded the song Heart of Glass?
I'm going to have to pass. I'm a 90s baby, so I do not know.
You have to say it's very much an age question.
Blondie.
It was, in fact, Blondie. Underrated band, I think.
Very, very much so. She's great. Not a real blonde.
No. Never had blonde moments.
Nope.
All right, your question. Ina Garten. She's better known as what Food Network star?
No idea. I don't watch Food Network, so...
I try not to, bro. Trust me. Ina Garten. Barefoot Contessa. All right, next question, Brad. What state is home to Clemson University?
That is Louisiana?
Oh,
South Carolina.
South Kakalaki.
Question 3, Brad.
All right, your next question. What fruit is normally squeezed into a margarita?
Repeat that one more time.
What fruit is normally squeezed into a margarita?
A lemon?
Lime.
Close. Lime.
You're right there. They're right beside each other.
Always.
Go to the grocery store, right there.
Is there any grocery store that takes the time just to separate?
No.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, here's the limes. You assume lemons will be next to it. Like, nope, we put bananas there.
Potatoes
just to
in one
mess with your
place.
brain.
Limes and lemons in one place.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The oranges usually hang out by the lime and lemon, though.
Well, sure, the citrus family. Would the grapefruit be in that area, or do they put that somewhere separate?
Grapefruit hangs out there. I feel like bananas are the only one that are kind of on their own. It's like all the apples hang out.
So, but what do you put next to apples?
Potato table.
Like, I get the citrus, right? You got lemon, lime, orange. I understand you're going to do that. Plus, the colors are quite nice. But where do apples fall in this?
I feel like apples get their own section. There's so many flavors.
What's next to apples? Would they be next to, like, pears?
No, they're next to strawberries.
Really?
Yeah.
Banana.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? I'm just going on the store I specifically go to. I'm like, well, there's all the apples.
Right. But I think they're mostly the same, right? Yeah. You can go to any produce section of any grocery store, and it's pretty much set up the same. All right. Your question, which gender has the XY chromosomes in a human being?
A male.
Thank you for knowing that.
Very good. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK. Do we have a brand new contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Trevor. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy.
Hola. Trevor, sober, not sober?
I am sober. I'd like to give a shout out to my beautiful girlfriend, Brooke. She's sick right now. Hope she gets better.
What's she sick with?
She had inflammation in her stomach.
No sex for you, Trevor. On Men's Room Poll, join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a Katy Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of the AARP?
Since my girlfriend's listening, I'll go with the AARP.
If she weren't listening, what would you have said?
Believer.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Also, like, I don't know why everybody assumes, like, just because you're a fan, you get to meet these people.
Or, you know,
you got a better shot,
You don't see their boobs.
Right, I know. It wasn't who do you want to hook up with the most.
But that's what this comes down to, because let's face it, you don't want to be any of these, but it's like, well, go Katy Perry. Yeah. I mean, think about it, right? Anytime.
But I was trying to think about, like, their fan bases, because that's who I'm hanging with if I'm one of these
right,
people.
if you got to deal with them. I mean, in that sense, I would guess ARP would be the least annoying. Because everything else is very screechy. You know, if Justin, what's his face? Bieber, what's his name?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. If he takes the stage, he's met with a screech. If Katy Perry takes the stage, met with a screech. Taylor Swift, I have on good information, she is met with a screech, right?
I feel like Swiftie gets the most screeches still, though. It's like Timberlake, Jesus. I feel like Bieber's kind of getting out of that teen era.
He is, but girls still think he's sexy and he dances his ass off, which means you still get the screeches.
All right.
Mick Jagger gets screeches. Mm-hmm. And the average fan base there, they're like 75 years old. So only Meemaw is just screeching because he and his big junk and big ass wrinkled head go out there and do his thing. He, by the way, is a prime example of why you want to be a lead singer. Be ugly as sin, brother still gets laid. That dude is so ugly, it is unbelievable to me. His head looks like a giant paperweight or something that should be floating in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. All right, your question. The capital cities of Bismarck, Jefferson City, and Pierre are all located on what river?
Oh, man, I don't know.
Mississippi?
Nope.
Give me the towns again.
We got Bismarck, North Dakota, Jefferson City, and Pierre.
Colorado?
Nope.
Missouri?
Yep. Wow. Or Missouri, as they would say. What planet orbits closest to the sun?
I'm going to say Mercury.
You are going to be correct.
That is correct,
Very
sir.
good, yes.
Yeah, well done.
Closest planet to the sun would be the closest one that, as far as getting around, it would be faster.
Sure. Can you name them in order? Distance-wise. So start with Mercury.
Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune,
Jesus.
Saturn,
Just stop.
Neptune, Uranus.
You got to Jupiter, then Saturn, then Uranus, then Neptune.
Although I can't see that far because of my vision. I'm nearsighted. So after that,
that's your problem. Get your ass fixed.
After that, I'm done. More Big Dummy coming up. 206-421-ROCK.
New on Curiosity Stream, she was a loving wife, a devoted mother. She also stole atomic secrets and gave them to the Soviets. Meet the woman whose deception kick-started the Cold War on The Spy Who Stole the Atom Bomb. And
what if they catch you?
Then I shall be shot.
They're coming! Come back!
relive history's most death-defying escapes. It's Impossible Escapes, Civil War. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
You're in the men's room. 99.9 KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle.
Coming off some New Year's dietary recommendations from the head chef with Ted's Meat and Potatoes. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy. 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola. Jeff, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
Sober, Jeff, welcome to the show. Jeff, our men's room poll, you got to join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a Katy Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
Well, my much younger girlfriend would probably say AARP, but I'm going to go with Katy Cat.
Katy Cat it is. Katy Cat's coming on strong.
She is killing.
I had no idea.
It's the boobs. I mean, that was established.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
one person who picked Katy Cat said, "Oh, I like her music." You go, "Okay, that makes sense." Nobody else. It's all about
cool boobs.
Cool boobs.
Yes, that's how it's described. Right.
All right, Jeff, here is your first question. In the movie industry, what does a gaffer do?
What is it again, a gaffer?
Gaffer. Yeah, you're watching the credits roll at the end of the movie, and it says, gaffer, Mike Hawk. And you're like, man, cool for Mike Hawk. What the hell did he do?
Is he the one that holds the thing and goes, action?
Oh, no, what is that? Something board.
Storyboard?
The gaffer is, in fact, the person...
guy who holds the long extended microphone?
They're responsible for all the lighting.
Oh.
They're electrician.
Okay.
It's actually a very significant job. It just has a stupid name, so most of us don't know. All right, your next question. A filbert is an alternative name for what kind of nut?
I have no clue.
Cashew?
Nope. Mike, you got nothing?
Almond?
Nope. It is delicious in a spread.
Peanut.
Hazelnut.
Jesus.
Okay. That's why we call it a hazelnut, not a filbert.
You were thinking of the clapper board or the slate board?
That's the action
clap
person.
on, clap on.
Now, if you're the person who does that, is that your only job on the set? I mean, it seems like you should have more responsibility. I understand that's important, but most of movie making, TV, any of that, it's hurry up and wait, right? So you're on the set for 18 hours. You probably film for 1 hour out of that day. You clap that thing 3 times. That's your only gig.
That can't be. He's got to help set up the set.
There's got to be something else you do besides snap the board. Mm-hmm. All right, here's your question. What blue-collar comedy tour comedian is known for his routine concerning tater salad?
That'd be Ron White.
That would be
Tater
correct.
salad.
Tater salad.
I don't know if I've ever heard that one.
You haven't heard that one?
No, I don't think so.
It's kind of the only thing he does. I haven't heard it in a long time. And it's pretty funny.
It's solid.
Okay.
It's his alias.
Yeah.
Tater salad. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-421-ROCK. Do we have a brand new contestant ready to play the big game?
We do. Hello, Raymond. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hola. Raymond, you sober or not sober?
California sober.
Nice.
And thanks, Ted, for that. It's hard to explain to people I don't drink, but I smoke a lot.
Yeah, man. I love that term.
Raymond, you're going to join a new group for the new year on our men's room poll. Will you be a believer, a Katy Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
I'm getting ready to turn 52. I'm going AARP.
Are you going to join for real?
I think so, yeah. I have to listen to these people.
Okay.
I mean, all you do is say, look, you know you're old. There's nothing you can do about that. You might as well get a discount.
That's what I was thinking, too.
That's all it is. Mm-hmm. You know what pissed me off, man? So
I just went and looked at all the things I could get on the deal.
It's amazing.
Yeah, really.
I mean, they cover everything. So, there's a time you go to buy smokes, go to buy booze, and even though they know you're of age, as required by law, hey, man, can I see your ID? Fine, hand them an ID. So now we're wearing masks, right? So you can't see anyone's face anyway. I'm a bartell. I'm going to get a pack of smokes, and maybe some booze or something. But I rolled to the cashier, and I'm waiting for her to ask for my ID. And I even bring it, do you need to see my ID? Her response, no, I can see the gray in your beard. Thanks. It's like, okay, then. That's fantastic. All right, here's your question. The TV show Empty Nest was a spinoff from what TV show?
Oh.
I did not know this. No?
That's a logical guess.
No, Empty Nest. I know that show.
By title alone, it makes sense that it's spun off from this TV show, but
that's why I would guess Full House.
I would not have. Well, it makes sense. Yeah. I would not have guessed 10 million years. Any guesses, 10?
Can you tell me who was on Empty Nest?
Was that? I always get Evening Shade and Empty Nest messed up. So I don't know.
You're right. I'm thinking about Burt Reynolds on Evening Shade.
So it's probably the one with Patrick Duffy then.
Step by Step.
No, it is a spinoff of The Golden Girls.
Ow!
Get out of here. I would not have guessed that 10 million years. Yeah.
He's Patrick Duffy.
All right. Well, you said you're 52. You're old enough to know this one. What 1980s sitcom featured Tom Hanks in drag?
Oh, I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I used to think this show was hilarious when I was a kid.
Oh, Bosom Buddies.
Yeah. All right. Wait, bonus question for you, Raymond. And I don't know the answer to this. Can you name the other dude that was on Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks?
Oh, that's a big negative, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
so much.
It's so sad, dude. No one remembers this guy.
Big Dummy!
Oh, the man with the name I love most. Hello, Gilly. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey.
Hola.
Gilly, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober, Gilly.
Sober Gilly.
Oh,
yeah.
None of that tonight.
2020 was rough on Gilly.
What happened to the Gilster?
He had to stop drinking so much.
Oh, really? Doctor's orders, I'm guessing?
No, just too much time on my hands. You know, I got bored and started binge watching Mad Men. Before I knew it, I was making old fashions earlier and earlier every day.
So it wasn't like one thing and it fought on the steps or anything. You just kind of made a conscious decision.
Yeah. I just thought, you know what? My wife would give me looks.
I was going to say, if it's not the doctor, it's your wife. We know how this works, right? There's one of two reasons you have to cut back on drinking. Yeah. And the thing is, typically you'll listen to your wife more than the doctor because you don't live with your doctor.
Gilly, you can still go out and smoke a joint, you know?
Yeah, I could.
And just sip on
but
it.
I get drug tested, so I can't.
Well, no, you can't.
No.
All right, Gilly, got to join a new group for the new year. Do you want to be a believer, a Katie Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
I'm 52. AARP.
All right.
I need my Denny's discount.
That's one of the restaurants that does have an AARP discount.
Yes, they do.
So does Outback Steakhouse. So does Rainforest Cafe. Carrabba's.
Ooh, Carrabba's. All right.
Not that it does any good because nothing's open.
Right, nothing's open. But one day.
Well, someday. If it ever gets back to normal.
All right, here's your question. It's multiple choice. Hall & Oates, Simon and Garfunkel, or the Black Keys? Which duo met on an elevator when they were trying to escape the shooting at a gang fight at a concert?
Shooting at a gang fight?
So they're both at a concert separately. They don't know each other. A gang fight breaks out. People start shooting. Everyone's trying to escape. They ended up on an elevator together, started talking to each other. And
I want to say that Black Keys. No?
No, it is that super hard-ass duo known as Hall & Oates.
They couldn't go for that. No can do.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they said on the elevator. I can't go for that.
Huh.
Yeah, that is not how I thought they met. But
Dude's like, where do you go to school, Temple? He's like, where do you go to school, Temple? All right, let's form the duo known as Hall & Oates.
And that was it.
They both went to Temple?
They both, so they didn't know each other.
The shooting.
They went to, right. Oh, yeah, once you realize where they went. And, I mean, they're in Philly, dude, so a gang shooting is...
okay.
Yeah, and not in a very nice part of Philly.
No.
Philly.
Still not.
No, it's still not nice.
Still not. They're good.
Hall & Oates isn't bad, although I will say I went to their show 4 or 5 years ago here in Seattle. It was okay. The problem was, I want to say it was their final show of the tour, and the two of them, all these years later, they hate each other, and it seemed kind of obvious. So just, like, the songs were good, but the vibe was off, you know what I mean?
Daryl Hall had monitor problems, too.
But you could tell they just did not like each other. They just wanted this S to be done, collect our money, and F you, we'll never do it again.
I don't know why that's funny. Daryl had monitor problems.
Yeah. They kept bitching about it.
I went to one, and it didn't even, like, you know how you go to a concert and they sound just like their record?
Yeah.
But then you go to someone and you're like, what song is this? That's kind of what it was. I was like, what are they singing? He sings it totally different. So I was like, okay.
But see, I'm okay with that. I feel like when I spend the money to go to a concert, obviously I want you to play your songs well enough that I know what they are, but I hope it's a little different. I just see bands that sound just like the record. I'm like, I could have just stayed home and listened to the record. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Your question, how many throwing events are in a decathlon?
Well, 10.
Well, those are the
that's
total number of events. You're talking about throwing something here.
Right.
Oh, I got to name each event?
You don't have to name each one, just how many events are there in a decathlon? Throwing events are there in a decathlon?
Throwing events. Okay, we got the discus. We got shot put. Right?
And
I'm going to say the hammer. No, I got it. Javelin.
Which adds up to
3.
Yeah, very good. I was going to say, even if you got the event wrong, it was
matter.
3.
Which one do you think you could do the best just walking up and doing it?
Shot put.
Really?
For Ted, I would say shot, but you got the body type.
Yeah.
Right? Just as far as
Do you have a
walking up
technique?
there.
You a spinner?
Well, I've never done it. I'm just guessing.
And what would you try?
I think I would go javelin, just because I'm long.
Yeah.
I feel like I get a better throw on the javelin. I would suck at shot put.
I could do discus.
I'm trying to imagine that. Do they spin a lot? They spin the discus too.
Yeah.
Right?
Discus spins a ton.
Oh, they're fun to throw too.
How much do they weigh? If you had to guess.
3 pounds, maybe.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. Game is up. Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK. Do we have a brand new contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Ken. Welcome to the men's room.
Happy New Year, naked ladies.
Hola. Happy New Year, brother.
Kenny, you sober or not sober?
Well, hour and a half ago, I enjoyed a Russian Imperial Stout from my good friend's brewery. Shout out to Robin and the folks at Stoop in Ballard.
Oh, Stoop. Okay.
Stoop, yeah. Solid.
So you said you had 1 beer an hour ago?
Oh, yeah, hour and a half. I'm totally sober.
All right. Okay. Ken, men's room poll. Join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a Katy Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
I'm a cheap son of a bee. Give me that discount.
All right. I thought you were going to make a rhyme. Get the opportunity to make a rhyme. I'm a cheap son of a bee. Give me the AARP.
Are you cheap or are you frugal?
See, now, that's the correct term. Our family, it is frugal. To everyone else that encounters us, we're cheap.
So cheap. Okay.
Yeah.
See, because cheap
Perception
people
is reality.
say they're being frugal, and then people that are conscious of their money are actually frugal.
Ken, give us an example why someone else would say that you and your family are cheap.
How about hotel reservations? We're always looking for the best deal just to get by, but also not to get shot or killed.
All right.
Okay, that's not bad.
No,
though.
you're just looking for a good deal. How many people are in your family?
So there are 5 of us.
Okay, well, that's why.
My dad definitely led the way. He trained us well.
That's because he had kids. Like, it's real simple. Before I had kids, I'm like, I don't care. Book whatever hotel you want. Let's just go. Then you have kids. Like, we're staying at the Days Inn, kids.
Ken, how many? What's your oldest and what's your youngest age? On your kids.
So I am the baby. I'm 42. My brother is the oldest. He just turned 50. My folks are 73 and 75.
Do you have any children or a family of your own?
No.
Okay.
I'm a crazy dog guy. I got 4 dogs.
Good God. Wow.
So
all the same breed or
you're just
different
buying
breeds?
food.
No, they're all nuts. There was 5 up until 2 months ago. So,
sorry to hear that.
But he's chilling in heaven with sunshine and
sunshine is not in heaven.
Ken, thank you so
Sunshine
much for
is
saying
not
that.
in heaven.
Yes, he is.
well, yes, she is because my dog's shagging the hell out of her.
Oh, damn. The double load.
Really strange there.
The afterlife prostitute, Sunshine. All right, here's your question, Ken. What was Princess Diana's maiden name?
Oh. Was it Spencer?
Wow.
I think
Yes, I had a room.
Okay. Very good. Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Andrew, sober, not sober?
Not sober for now.
All right, Andrew, welcome to the show. What are you doing over there? Smoking weed or drinking?
Drinking.
And what delicious beverage do you have?
Oh, I prefer ciders.
Ciders.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. What kind of cider are you drinking?
Seattle cider right now.
Seattle
Normally,
Cider Company?
Okay.
Yeah, normally just any kind of dry cider or something like that.
Okay. All right, Andrew, you got to join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a Katy Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
Well, who is it? Stoner Jen said you might be able to get AARP if you're sharing address with your parents.
Yeah.
So, living at home right now, so might go for that. But don't really want to get ads from them for 30 years, so.
Oh, you will. Trust me, there's nothing you can do. All right, here is your question. What is the best-selling beer in the United States?
Oh. I would imagine it's one of the light beers. Let's see. I'm going to go with Bud Light.
That's the right guess. Yep. That is the right guess, Andrew.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. They sell a ton of Bud Light, man. I mean, in Seattle, it's a little bit different.
Oh,
but you go
sure.
anywhere else, and you're just like, oh, my God, this entire refrigerator is full of Bud Light.
Well, the nice thing about Bud Light is, like, you can drink all day without really getting drunk. You'll get a buzz, but you'll never be smashed.
Yeah.
And you'll pee a lot.
It's just amazing to me. You know what I mean? Like, you just forget. And you go to some place, like, everybody's drinking Bud Light.
I always forget until, like, if I have to go to the East Coast and visit family, and they're like, hey, man, we have a, for whatever reason, if they know I'm coming into town, this is true of all of my relatives on the East Coast, they say, check the fridge in the basement or out in the garage. We have stocked it full of beer. I am known to drink a lot of beer, comparatively to them. But it's always like Bud Light or something like that. So you'll be there for a week. Like, hey, man, we got you a case of them. The case is gone that night.
Of Bud Light.
Always. And they're always just stunned. I'm like, no, I'm not really drunk. I can feel like crap tomorrow.
Man.
But I'm like, it's Bud Light, man. There's nothing wrong with the beer, but I can drink the hell out of this. It's like water to me. So, but I'm to keep drinking it because I want to get a little
Seems
buzz.
like in the Northwest, maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, people drink a lot of Rainier, but that's not a light beer. They do have a light beer, a Summit. But it seems like this is more of a Coors Light area. Coors Light seems to be like more, like on the East Coast, too. Like Miller Light would be big in certain places. Miller Light is not big here at all.
Right, Miller Lite's huge on the East Coast.
But Coors Light seems to be the one.
I think if you're west of the Mississippi, Coors Light tends to be the one, right?
I feel like you see but Bud Light's like ubiquitous on a lot of
It's everywhere.
bars.
It is everywhere.
Right? If
It
they
is,
have like a light beer, it's usually Bud Light.
Game is Big Dummy 206-421-ROCK. Do we have a brand new contestant ready to play the game?
We do, and his name is Dave. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Happy New Year, Big Dola.
Hola!
Dave, you sober or not sober?
I am sober as a bird.
Dave, welcome to the show.
Okay.
All right, Dave, you're going to join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a Katy Cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
I'm 57 and I am enjoying the life of the AARP.
All right. That works out.
All right, I wish AARP get me a discount at Total Wine and More. I was thinking of the places where no matter what, I spend more money than I probably should. If I walk into Total Wine and More, it is inevitable that I will get rid of a paycheck.
My buddy was just talking about this. He's like, that's where I spent all my Christmas cash.
It is. I was talking to BD about it. We're both like, dude, you walk in there, and I mean, it is life-changing if you're a drinker. They've got everything. Then they have a bunch of crap you've never heard of. You know, like, I've never heard of this whiskey. I should buy this.
Give it a shot.
I spend a whole lot more at Total Wine and More than I do at Denny's.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, come on, ARP, hook us up, man. We're old. We don't care anymore. We're going to drink ourselves to death. Can we do it at a discount?
I've been drinking myself to death for a long time, so let me enjoy it.
How many years, Dave, have you been drinking yourself to death?
Well, let's see. I'm 57. I started at 13, so a very long time.
Wow.
All right, 44 years.
That's quite the streak.
The good news is I don't think it's working.
It's not. Much as you
I'm
try.
still alive.
Damn it.
I failed.
Bless America.
But you keep trying. All right, here is your question. What country did bagels originate from?
France.
What do you think? It's that? Why are you smiling so much?
You know what? I'm going to guess Canada.
No. I would have never guessed this country. It's in Europe. Poland.
Poland?
Exactly. Bagels are believed to have originated in Poland. All right.
Well, there is a large Jewish population in Poland.
You know what? That's a good point.
Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
Actually, that explains a lot.
Poland, right? Because when I think bagels, I think Jewish deli.
Right. That explains it. There you go. All right. Which eye color is normally dominant in humans?
I gotta say blue.
Is the dominant in humans?
Brown?
That would be brown.
Wow.
Yeah, I think, what is it, like 60% of people have brown eyes?
Might even be higher than that. That's a lot. I want to say, what is it? Green, believe it or not, is the least.
Well, there's a whole lot of people full of you know what.
Yeah, coming out your eyes.
All right, here is your question. Where in the United States is the tomb of the unknown soldier?
Arlington, Virginia.
Got that one. Good job.
Well done, man.
Okay.
Man, oh, man. If you ever get the chance to go there, do it. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel good. It is exceptionally heavy. But
is it more heavy than the Vietnam Wall?
It's different. You know, the Vietnam Wall, and when they first announced the Vietnam Wall, they did a contest, architectural contest, and they said, we're going to go with the wall. And I thought, that is the dumbest idea. It's the worst, blah, blah, blah. I finally went down to see it, and it is stunning, it is staggering, and it is a heavy, heavy, heavy thing to see because it's just a wall of names of people that died in the Vietnam War. And you cannot believe how big the wall is, how long the wall is, and how many veterans you'll find there taking a piece of paper with a crayon, right, engraving their buddies' names on it, family members and stuff. I mean, it's a very sobering place. But Arlington National Cemetery, you're not as enclosed as you kind of are at that point when you're looking at the wall, but it's just gravestones as far as you can see. Yeah. And that's trouble because it's literally like as far as you can see, it's just these gravestones.
And you have the eternal flame for Kennedy.
Yeah. I mean, it's, like I said, it's one of those things where you want to go there, you want to see it, and you should see it. Get off your ass and go see something, right? But I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, you're really glad you saw it, but you'd be okay if you didn't see it again.
Yeah, like the wall is just heavy the entire time you're there.
Right.
Like Arlington, just
you
because
can be distracted.
Right, you could walk around and stuff. But when they're doing like a changing of the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier, like then it gets super heavy and you shut up.
Right. You absolutely do. But it's worth doing.
Yeah, we take one more contestant in Big Dummy. You want to try one more?
Oh, why the hell not?
Let's get one more contestant online. The game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Doug. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hola. Doug, sober, not sober?
Just barely not sober.
All right, Doug.
Just barely not sober.
Halfway through a beer.
All right.
No, I wouldn't really even say it's that much, but whatever.
Okay, so you can't blame the beer. All right, Doug, join a new group for the new year. Will you be a believer, a kitty cat, a Swiftie, or a member of AARP?
The only one of those I recognize is AARP, so let's just go with that.
All right. AARP. Well, Swifties are Taylor Swift fans.
They're pretty cool, but, whatever.
That's Katy Perry's group, and Justin Bieber are the Believers.
Mm-hmm, the Believers.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta take care of those old people.
Yes, you do. And thank you for saying so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, and what U.S. city was the Ragu brand of Italian-style sauces first produced?
Oof.
I'm trying to think of it. Our show actually used to be on in this city. In fact, it was the first city to put us on.
All right. The only city I know that you guys used to be on was Baltimore, but...
Wait a minute. Does this go back to when we were on Baltimore? We were syndicated the first time around?
But
the first station we were ever actually on was syndicated. We were syndicated.
Some radio, jobs there. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I have no idea, though,
Rochester.
after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our first
I
syndication.
had no idea what that question...
Technically, our first syndication was Buffalo, New York.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
That's back when we were in Baltimore. They came in and said, hey, man, we're making a mint off of you guys. We're not going to give you any money, but you should know. They love you. We're like, what the...
Thanks.
Yeah, we had no idea.
This is why you have to listen to some of those other things, like the story never told or whatever.
Doug. Trying to sell our show with the potties.
You can't say on the radio.
That was almost a great endorsement.
Sucker, mother, and please keep those words in mind when calling. Now back to the program.
All right, Doug, no more brown words, but we appreciate the plug, bro.
Yeah, I really did try to stop halfway through.
Wait, that's all right. Even without the T on the end of the word, FCC still frowns on it. All right, Here's your question. What is the name of the place where Winnie the Pooh and his animal friends live?
I have no idea.
I like that you don't. 100 Acre Wood.
Oh, that's right. Should have known that from Kingdom Hearts. You guys probably don't know what that is, but whatever. It's a video game.
A quick side note, Winnie the Pooh, like the bears in the commercial, also wipes his ass on Cottonelle. All right, your question. Who wrote A Farewell to Arms? Is it not Cottonelle? What are they? Oh, Charmin. Right, they use Charmin. My bad. So who wrote A Farewell to Arms?
Hemingway.
All right. Oh, good job, man.
Well done, sir.
All right. Still to come, Head Chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has some New Year's dietary recommendations, and we've got your emails coming up next in the men's room at KISW.com.
New on Curiosity Stream, she was a loving wife, a devoted mother. She also stole atomic secrets and gave them to the Soviets. Meet the woman whose deception kick-started the Cold War on The Spy Who Stole the Atom Bomb. And
what if they catch you?
Then I shall be shot.
They're coming! Come back!
relive history's most death-defying escapes. It's Impossible Escapes, Civil War. Watch now on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit CuriosityStream.com.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.